This has got to be the biggest contradiction I've heard in a while. Thousands of acres of protected Amazon rainforest has been cut to build a 4-lane highway for a climate summit. The BBC report that COP30 will be held in the Brazilian city of Belém. So, to ease the traffic for the 50,000 people plus world leaders that will be visiting, they have cleared land 13 kilometers through the rainforest to make way for the new highway. But the question is, what do you guys think? This has got to be the biggest contradiction.
Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha Kodash. Yahweh is the true name of Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God. And Yahweh Shai is the true name of the Heavenly Father's Son, the Son of Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. I want to give double honors to my apostles and to my elders of Great Millstone, who I learned this truth from. And peace and blessings goes to the hopeful members of the elect, my brothers that are out on the highways pushing his word and his truth and sincerity. I'm the brother Isaiah from GMS Los Angeles, and in today's lesson, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha Kodash. But in today's lesson, it's going to be based off those two videos that you recently watched, going into how they're cutting off 8 miles of the Amazon for a 4-lane highway for a climate summit. All right, they're having a climate summit. They're hosting it in Belém, Brazil. It's 2025 United States Climate Change Conference. And how diabolical is it? How you having a conference that's supposedly about climate change, but you're destroying and cutting down trees that help benefit the land and the earth and the air, man. This is something that we always hear, or we hear from our Apostle Gabar. He always mentions about deforestation. Who's known for deforestation? Esau Edom. All right, let's look up, since we're on D4. Or deforestation, right? Is the intentional removal of trees and forests by humans, often to make way for agriculture, mining, timber, or human settlements. All right. And ever since Esau Edom has taken over the world, that's what he has done. He has done a lot of deforestation. All right. Instead of building around the trees, building around the land, he destroys it. And trees are very, very, very beneficial for us people, man. All right, they create a lot of oxygen, all right, that we need. And not only that, it's beautiful to be in a place full of greenery than being in a concrete jungle, man. But that's what Esau does. He destroys the land and builds the city. And that's what, let's get the book of Isaiah. I believe that's the 5th chapter. I might be mistaken. The 14th chapter. If I can't find it, I'll just look it up. All right. Isaiah, all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. This is it. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. It says, prepare a slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. And this is talking about Esau Edom and his descendants. All right, you have Esau saying, oh, that's my forefathers that did that. That put you black people in slavery and stole the land from the Native Americans and the Mexicans. That was our forefathers. No. Yeah, it was your forefathers, but you are your forefathers coming back. Okay? And therefore you must pay for your crimes. Pay for your forefathers' crimes, man. All right? It says that they do not rise nor possess the land. All right, which we see right now. All right, Esau Edom, he has risen. All right, he has came into power. And that's simply because the Heavenly Father gave him that power. He brought him out of that caveman estate and gave him the whole earth. That's why you have scriptures like Job 9:24. It says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who's the wicked? The so-called white man, you Edomites, which are your true biblical nationality. So since you came in power and the earth was given unto you, all right, this is what you did. It says that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. And this is what we see. All these cities around the world, man, that don't benefit the earth, but pollute it. All right, I'm from LA, man. LA is one of the most polluted cities in the world. When you drive from the freeway to let's say you're on a 110 north. All right, we have 110 north. All right, you coming down that hill, you can see the pollution. You can see the pollution in LA, man. And being in LA, it reeks enough, man. That's why I'm glad the Lord had us, us brethren that preach here, wipe the dust off our feet in downtown, man. Because coming to downtown I hated the smell. I hated being in that area. Okay? It was, being downtown LA is bad, man. Okay? But that's just one city. Look at what Esau did. He has filled the face of the world with cities, man. And in order for him to build these cities, he had to do something like deforestation. All right, the valley alone, okay, the valley alone, which we're the valley camp, okay, the valley alone used to be a beautiful land. It had rivers, had elk, bear, all type of animals, but now it's a city. All right, instead of it being a forest with a bunch of trees, now it's a forest of concrete. And now it's a jungle of concrete jungle, a concrete forest. All because of Esau Edom. And you have all these cities all around the world, which these cities do not benefit the earth, benefit the land, but it defiles it. Not just, the cities, but the cars. All right, the constant traffic, the airplanes. Okay, Esau he's defiling the earth, man. These different factories that he makes, man. Okay, the different things that Esau does to take minerals out the earth, constantly taking taking out oil. That's actually defiling the earth, man, because the earth needs that. That's like the earth natural lubrication. But Esau's just constantly taking oil. And not just that. What's that one thing for Tesla? There's I forgot the battery that his name. They have ham over there in Africa, which I won't be surprised if some of them people over there in Africa that was digging them were Jake. But taking out that Salaki, the name escapes me. All right, but let's read this in the NOT. It says, "Kill this man's children, let them die because of their father's sins. They must not rise and conquer the earth, filling the world with their cities." And this is what we see right now. They have conquered the earth, and they have filled the world with cities. And look what it's doing to the earth. It's defiling in it, man. The earth is defiling. I mean, it's like Esau Edom, which is the manager of the earth, because the earth was given onto him. He's defiling the earth, man. Instead of helping the earth flourish and be more healthy, all right, he's defiling it. He's polluting in it, man, with the cities and with his different curations, man. Even his technology, his 5G and all that, that's defiling the earth, man. That's killing the plants and different wildlife, man. Ever since Esau Edom came into power, you have all these problems, man. All these animals being extinct. Okay? This is why this man has to go. You telling me you have a summit, a conference about climate change, and you, man, this, like I said, this is very hypocritical. Hypocritical. Just being a hypocrite, man. How can you talk about climate, which you're the reason why, this climate change and the problems of the earth is because of you. It's not because of the earth is being too populated. No, it's because of you. You were given a task to manage your earth. And look what you're doing to it. Constantly cutting down and destroying the Lord's creation. Okay? Let's type in real quick. Oh, real quick. Trees offer a multitude of benefits, including improving air. Right. Improving air and water quality, providing shade and shelter, supporting wildlife, and even contributing to our mental and physical well-being. So the trees help you. That's why being around a lot of greenery, it boosts your mood up, man. That's why if you ever want to go on a walk or like meditate, be in a place that's around greenery, man. You can't do it in these cities because there's constant noise, constant traffic. You got to deal with sirens all goddamn day. You got to deal with your noisy ass neighbor. You got to deal with gunshots and all that, man. All that comes with the city you got to deal with. And there's hardly any damn trees. Okay? When I went camping for the first time as an adult, all right? I went camping by myself, took my dog. I went out in the deepness in the forest. Man, I was so happy. The mood that I felt, I was so happy. I really boosted my mood. Being around the greenery, I went on a hike, walking around the forest, seeing all the trees, the smell. It smelled beautiful. The lakes, the sound, the birds, and everything. It was very beautiful. And then I had to go, and I went back to the city, and I destroyed everything, man. But trees offer multitude of benefits, but here it is, Esau is destroying them. And he has the audacity to make fake trees that's disguised as a 5G tower. Well, a 5G tower that's disguised as a tree. Man, this devil has to go. And you people don't see a problem with this place, man. Okay? Let's get another scripture. Let's get Isaiah 5. Verse 8 says, "Woe unto them that join house to house, that lay field to field, that till there be no place that they may be placed alone in the midst of the earth." Right, house to house. You have all these apartment buildings, and you build these cities, you build all these apartments. When everyone shall have their own land, the earth is big enough. We have enough land for everyone to have their own piece of land. But here it is, you have all these damn apartment buildings. You can hear your neighbor next to you, man. Situation I'm in right now, every time I'm in the bathroom, I hear my neighbors talk, man. I can hear him pop his wife. Literally. I've always heard, brothers, apostles and elders and brothers speaking on it, but to experience is like, wow, it's a whole different story. But we shouldn't be in situations like that, man. But that's because of this devil. He joined house to house. Okay, all these apartments, all these houses all close to each other, all these cities. Hasn't everyone lived in all these cities? All right, packing them up in these cities like a damn can of sardines for control. It's all about control. All right. Let's get my next precept in Isaiah 24. I'll start at 4. Isaiah chapter 24, verse 4, it says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. And that's what we see. Earth right now is in mourning. Okay? And it's fadeth away. Why is that? Because of the wicked. Because of him being in power, man. That's why. He's not managing the earth correctly, man. This man is literally cutting down trees just for a damn summit. Just for a damn conference, man. You telling me you can't have them helicopters you can't have helicopters transport these different world leaders, but instead you want to do this? But that's the devil for you, man. And this is why he has to go. This is why the earth is mourning. Hey, not just us. Not are we only mourning as the people under this devil's rule, but the earth is mourning. The animals are mourning. The trees are mourning. The insects are mourning. The fishes are mourning. In the kingdom of heaven, you're not going to hear no such thing of fishes just dying or whales beaching themselves, man. Even the water itself is defiled and polluted because of this man. Okay? His trash islands full of plastic, man. It says, the world languisheth and fadeth away. The hearted people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the habits thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances, broken the everlasting covenant. Right, the earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, simply because they refuse to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. And this is why when you go to Romans, it says the creature waited for the manifestations of the sons of God. These other nations, they're waiting for the sons of God to come back to power, man, because they know that the sons of God are righteous. When you go to Proverbs 28, it says that when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn. Right? And it's not just the people that are mourning, the earth, the animals. The Lord's creation is mourning within itself because of the wicked. But when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, because we're going to rule it in righteousness. All right? Even when we have these other nations in Esau, Edom, in slavery, we're going to rule them with a rod of iron, but we're going to do it in righteousness, man. We're not going to do it in wickedness, what Esau did. We're not going to make these other nations sleep with each other. We're not going to make a son sleep with his mom. We're not going to cut off your goddamn genitals. We're not going to have you do no homo activity acts like you did us, man. We're not going to butt break you. All right? We're going to do it in righteousness, man. We're going to rule you the right way. Okay? But the whole world is waiting for the sons of God. The whole world is waiting for the righteous, man, because the righteous are going to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. There's even a law, which we're going to get into that goes into how we're not supposed to cut down certain trees. All right? But the earth's defiled because under the habits of, when we see that, man, deforestation, Esau, how he constantly taking out the earth's minerals like the oil and all that, man. Okay? You don't have to use oil, not just for your vehicles and all that, to put gas, but you can create these cars to run on water, to run off the sun. And even, let's go, they talk about, let's go electricity, let's go let's do electric, let's save the planet. We ain't saving the goddamn planet, man. You fucking people believe that shit. Retarded. Excuse my language. You're not, by you getting an electric car, you're not benefiting the earth. All right, I believe, man. Hold on, see. Let me see if I can find this article real quick. Cause I was read this article. Right, but even to make these electric cars, right? It says mining, EV batteries. This is what I meant earlier. Battery production and raw material extraction. EV batteries require raw materials like lithium, cobalt, and rare earth elements. Right? Rare earth elements are supposed to stay in the earth, not to be made in a vehicle. All right. Which are mined, and this process can involve significant environmental damage, including habitat destruction, water pollution, and air pollution. So even just mining these things to create your battery for your electric car can cause environmental damage, or habit destruction, water pollution, air pollution. Okay, so really, you have an electric car trying to save the earth and try to uh be more what they say about being more save the earth and be more environmental, man. It's all BS, man. You're actually hurting the earth, man. And there's millions of electric cars, and that's what's leading to, man, electric cars, even electric trucks, semi trucks. Okay, even electric FedEx. It's crazy, man. And it's not saving the earth, it's actually hurting it, man. Verse 6 of Isaiah 24 says, "Therefore hath curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left." Okay, and this is why the Lord is gonna have to bring that fire, that nuclear fire, which is not only gonna cleanse the earth from cleanse the people of its wickedness by burning them, but it's gonna cleanse the earth. That fire is also gonna be a cleansing agent that the earth needs. Here it is. They talk about the reason why you have trash islands is because you can't burn plastic. Well, guess what? Yeah, the Lord got the perfect fire to burn all that plastic, man, to get rid of all that plastic. Okay, the Lord got all that. All right, He got that perfect fire, man, and He's gonna bring it upon America and upon the land of Israel in certain parts as well. But all the land of Israel and all the land of America will be totally destroyed. Okay, that fire is gonna be a cleansing agent. Let's get the law I referred to, right? Because when the righteous are in authority, the people are going to rejoice. The people are going to rejoice. The earth is going to rejoice. Everyone's going to rejoice. All right. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20, verse 19. This is a law, right? When thou shalt besiege a city a long time in making war against it to take it, thou shalt not destroy the trees thereof by forcing an axe against them, for thou mayest eat of them, and thou shalt not cut them down. For the tree of the field is man's life, to employ them in the siege. Okay? So the tree of the field is man's life, man. Like we went to earlier. Okay? Man, look at this. All right, this is a different one. Trees provide numerous benefits, including cleaning air, right? Which we need clean air. That's why even in your house, like in your house, you people have air purifiers, but you have plants that are natural air purifiers, like a snake plant. I have one in my house, and even like in my apartment, I like to have like a little. I have a little section right next to my window. We have all these little plants, as much plants as we can fit in there, but we can do what we can. But we have all these indoor plants just to have greenery, man. All right, it's beautiful to have indoor. It's beautiful to be around greenery. All right, but it says trees provide numerous benefits, including cleaning air, water, supporting wildlife, combating climate change, man. Combating climate change, right? And here it is, they're having a damn climate change, and they want to cut down 8 miles of the Amazon forest, cutting down all these trees that are supposed to help you with climate change. Enhancing human well-beings and property values. Okay? Air quality, trees absorb pollutions and carbon dioxide, releasing oxygen, improving air quality. Water quality. Trees help filter water and prevent runoff, improving water quality and reducing flooding. Climate change mitigation. Trees absorb carbon dioxide, helping to combat climate change. Okay? So instead of you trying to cut down trees, you should want to plant more. But Esau's not gonna do that. See, this supposed climate change problem that we're having, you're the problem, man. You're the problem because you're not keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments. That's why the earth is defiled. Which it was not given to you devils to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. All right, but you portray yourself to be God's people, right? You betray it. You hold the Bible as the rock of your land, right? Well, I just read to you Deuteronomy 20:19, how you should not cut down you should not cut down a tree. We go back to Isaiah 24, because they have transgressed the laws and changed ordinances and broken the everlasting covenant. And what's one of the law that's being broken? Let's read it one more time. When thou shalt besiege the city a long time, and we know that this is referring to us, right? This is a law given to us. But Esau, he has besieged a bunch of cities, man. And he destroyed every city that he besieged. He destroyed, man. He destroyed utterly. Okay? And making war against it to take it, thou shalt not destroy the trees thereof by forcing an axe against them, Slakia, for thou mayest eat of them, and thou shalt not cut them down, right? Because, trees, they're supposed to give fruit. Like, man, like where I live at, me and my woman, we walk, and there's this house that has an orange tree. Big orange tree, man. Big orange tree. We get some of that's good orange, man, because it comes from the earth. Comes from that tree. Not GMO, nothing. It's natural. It's how it's supposed to be. And that was a good orange. Even like at my parents' house, man. Mom, we have a pomegranate tree. We have a lemon tree. We have a lime tree. We have a tangerine. And now we have a banana tree, man. That's finally like high, I'm waiting for it to grow some bananas when I go back there. But, man, I don't need to go to the store for lemon, for lime, for tangerines, because it's all in the tree. And that's how it was in the ancient world. You have a land and you have all these different, you have your own vineyard that grow all these different crops. You have your own trees that grow all these oranges, and you could take all that and you can go to the marketplace and sell it. That's what you could do. But now Esau will have you, instead of being self-sufficient, he'll have you depending on him. If you want orange, if you want a damn lemon, if you want a lime, anything, you have to go to him, which is GMO, man. You have to pay. Well, all this should be for free. The most, if you don't have a tree or a tree, you know, orange tree or apple tree or any vineyard, you know, you grow grapes, you know, watermelon, all that. You can go buy the seeds. You can grow yourself. But how can you in these cities? When we read earlier, woe unto you that built house to house. How can you build your own garden? Well, you have all these different fruits and vegetables when you live in a goddamn apartment. You're supposed to have land, man. Okay? That's another reason why Esau built these cities. All right? Verse 20. Only the trees which thou knowest that they be not trees for meat, thou shalt destroy and cut them down, and thou shalt build bulwarks against the city that maketh war with thee until it's subdued. Right, man? So trees that did not give out food, you could cut. You know? It's like similar like with the dietary laws where there's certain animals we can eat and certain animals we can't eat, man. There's certain trees in war we could cut down to use against the city, but there's certain trees that we can't. Like orange trees that give out food. All right? Different fruits, man. You know? If in America, it'll be a lot easier to be homeless for a homeless person to eat if they had all these fruit trees out here, man, for everyone just to grab. You know, but Esau's not going to do that. He's going to have you buy them for $1 a pound. Okay? But even like we read, there's certain trees that are good for like pine, like the pine tree. Man, when my camping, I cut down the pine tree, put it in the fire as like a natural essential oil. You know how people have them diffusers? You put the essential oil. Well, when you go in the fire, cut a branch off, put it in the fire. It was a natural diffuser, essential oil, man. But let's get Isaiah 14:6. It says, he who smote the people in wrath with continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and unhindereth. And this is referring to Esau, Edom. The whole earth is quiet and at rest, and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Right, man? And right now, the earth right now is not at rest, man. It's constantly working. It's constantly trying to replace the minerals that you devils are constantly taking out of earth every day, man. Earth is not at rest right now. And it's definitely not quiet. You know how much even what quietness does? A peace of mind. When you have a quiet place. When all you hear, the only noise is the natural elements. You hear the birds, the wind. All right? But instead, you live in these cities where all you hear is the noise pollution. Not only is the earth polluted, but you have a thing called noise pollution. Okay? So the whole earth is quiet. It's like the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. To break forth into singing. This is going to happen when Esau Edom is taken down, man. When there's no more wars. Man. Because Esau, that's all he does. That's all he does is he create wars and he starts wars. All right? Yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us. Right, man? The fir trees are like these pine trees, these Christmas trees that Esau likes to cut down every year and sell it and sell it as a tree for you people to put in your houses. And then when Christmas is over, throw it in the damn trash. You devils, you cut down all these trees just for that holiday, man. Just so you can make some money. All right? But when when this devil is taken down, the earth is going to rejoice. The trees are going to rejoice. Don't be surprised in the kingdom when you devils, you find a tree that's you trying to go get shade. That tree drops its branch and stabs you in the goddamn chest, man. Hits you in the goddamn head. You know? Don't be surprised of a damn coconut tree. It's like, oh, there's a fucking Edomite. Let me drop a coconut on his goddamn head. You know? Cause you devils, you cut down the trees, man. You been putting hell on the trees. Even the trees are not at rest. Okay? It says, yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no fellow has come up against us. All right? Because a fellow is someone that cuts down trees. And so since you have been cut down, no one is able to cut down these trees, man. There ain't gonna be no thing as a deforestation. Hey, our kingdom that we're gonna build, and we're gonna have you other nations built, is gonna benefit the earth, man. There's a thing called a land Sabbath. You know, you're supposed to give a land a Sabbath, man. You're supposed to give land a rest. You're not supposed to constantly grow from that land. Grow across from that land. You're supposed to give it a rest. But hey, you devils are cursed. Remember, you're Cain, man. All right? Esau, you've been cursed from the beginning. Even the earth is not given its full strength. That's why you have to do what you got to do. All right? Well, let me get this is Revelation 11. We'll end it. It'll be the last scripture. Revelation 11 and 18. It says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. And that's what's getting ready to happen. The Lord's getting ready to destroy Esau Edom because he destroys the earth. Look what he's doing, man. Talking about climate change, but has the audacity to cut down the trees, man. That's supposed to help and benefit the earth, man. All right. But with that, hopefully you're edified. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Racha Kodash. Shalom.